But yeah, the law must remain in the hands of the police. OK, let's get in there. Oh, yes. Oh, shall we? Oh, rather. Dave, can you back it a bit downwind? OK, an armed bank robber fled empty-handed when he discovered that his target had turned into a doctor's surgery. What? That must be really annoying when you're really psyched for the big blag. 18 months earlier, he walked into the building in Mossley, Greater Manchester, and pointed a pistol at a 43-year-old receptionist, saying, "Give me all the money!" And she's just gone, "Sorry, this is now the Pennine Medical Centre." And that was it. He went, "Oh, right." And he just put his money away, got on his motorbike, and off he went. Body block. Shen Taoong and Shen Heong have been jailed in eastern China for, this is a weird case here, for using their brother's body to halt traffic to beg for burial money. What? Yeah, they've hauled their dead brother's body out into traffic, and they've used that now as a means of getting cash. Seems mad, doesn't it? And also, last week we uncovered the latest voting scandal in Russia, where they were found that they've been trying to bribe pensioners with frozen peas. In a peas for votes scandal. But this is even worse now. Teachers in Krasnoyarsk, Siberia, have been offered sheets, camouflage clothing, and coffins as Christmas bonuses. Nice. Yeah, that's a sad, isn't it? But they've got no money to pay them at the moment at all. No money. They're having to come up with all sorts of weird kind of old state kind of bonuses. A 61-year-old German man withdrew his life savings of 100,000 marks so that he could put the money in a higher interest account, but he lost it all because he left it on his car roof. Oh, no. So he's literally gone to the bank, whacked all his life savings on the car roof while he's unlocking the car, just got in and burnt off. It's all gone missing.
They say that, don't they? Don't put your savings on your car roof.
Yeah, they always say that. If you are getting all your money out this Christmas, don't leave it on your car roof. I'd like to actually... I think various drinks companies should bring out the drinks cans you can stick on your car roof. Because I'm forever doing that and driving around the road, everyone's pointing. But it'd just be nice to have actual stick on one there. It just remains there, just go, I know. Just burning along at 120 with all your shopping on your roof. Stuck there.
That's what Dave does.
And what looks to be a child. That'd be great, a stick-on roof child. Just go, you got no roof! You go, oh,
stick-on granny.
Yeah, a granny, just like that, bolt upright on the roof rack. Like National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah.
So she's on the roof, you go, I know.
And a shocked
She
dog.
loves it there. It's a good, yeah, a shocked dog. This is a good line from Tony Curtis. It's an old line, but I liked it. Tony Curtis is a 72-year-old OAP. I don't know if he's a pensioner, but he's 72 years old. He clearly thinks old... Yeah, could be his initials, OAP Tony Curtis. He clearly thinks the old jokes are the best. He says when asked if he was concerned about the 44-year age gap between him and his 28-year-old bride, he said, if she dies, she dies. I don't know if it is an old line. I've never heard it. It is genius. Brilliant. It's genius. OK, you know, earlier on we were talking about, or Alex Ferguson was admiring the size of Dion Dublin's tackle.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening again. More and more this is cropping up. They're just talking about footballers' tackle. Aston Villa keeper Michael Oakes has impressed manager John Gregory with his mighty tackle. Well, that's a great tackle. I'm not talking about his honourable play. Gregory revealed the standing joke in the Villa dressing room after seeing a streaker chase his keeper during Monday's televised clash at Charlton. Gregory quipped, Michael should have got his out and shown the streaker what a real one looks like. People talk about Dion Dublin, but Michael puts him in the shade. Some managers just going in there going, come on, lads, what have we got here? Show me the willy. He goes, and Villa skipper Gareth Southgate, who got a close-up of the naked fan, admitted it was a bit of a poor effort. I thought I'd like to see it compared with our goalkeeper. That's brilliant. Sense of team pride around one player's tackle. I felt embarrassed for the streaker. The police asked us afterwards if we wanted to press charges, but it's not worth it. It's nice of my teammates, the keeper said, it's nice of my teammates to speak about me like this, but I've never really thought about it and maintain you just have to take whatever you're given from God in your stride. They've obviously all been looking at me in the showers, but I try not to, continues Overleaf, compare myself to them. Oakes' father, Alan, 56 and a former Manchester City star, insisted, I'd like to say he's just like his dad, but it's wishful thinking. Even his dad's having a look. It's momentous. when your dad's checking out your tackle. It's gone pear-shaped then. Mind you, at my age, it's nourishment I need, not punishment. I think he was first in the queue when they were given out, and he didn't have many toys as a kid. He had a ding-a-ling. Fergie, remember back, just to recap, Manchester United boss Alex Ferguson described Dion Dublin as magnificent. What he says, the book reveal, Fergie asked Coventry chairman Brian Richardson how Dublin was getting on after selling him to the Sky Blues. Richardson replied he was doing well and was stunned when Ferguson said, never mind that, have you seen his It's magnificent. I've seen some warpers in my time, but Dion's is something else. It's amazing. Anyway, look, here's the still store of... This is Chancellor Gerard Schroeder, and they're comparing him today with Tony Blair's ball skills. Have a look at these. Look, there's Schroeder. Note the cheery Germans blacked up in the background. It's nice, something we waved goodbye to in Britain in the 70s. Good to see that particular brand of racism going strong over there. But look at that. Good ball skills. And have we got the Tony Blair shot? Well, Tony Blair's down here.
Really got his leg up.
Yeah, he's playing football down there. But to see you supreme in Europe, there's only one thing for it. Get your tackle out, boys. Yeah. Let's see what the world leaders are really packing. That way we might respect or not respect him. French court ordered an 82-year-old widow to pay £13,000 to a crematorium that was wrecked when her husband's pacemaker exploded during his cremation. Yeah, she said he hasn't got a pacemaker in, and it exploded during the thing. Took the crematorium apart. It says here... and incidentally, all a couple of papers saying we review tabloids. Generally, actually, admittedly, a couple of the ones we do, but generally they are from the broadsheets. Yeah. Don't be so quick. Anyway, it says here, experts told the court in Grenoble that the chemicals in the pacemaker's battery exploded with the force of 2 grams of TNT. Which is apparently 2 grams of TNT, this is the thing that interests me, is enough to fire a 16-pound artillery shell at a speed of 60 miles an hour.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's a tiny amount for such a big 16 pound. That's just the sort of thing that amazes me. British girls are breast, bra none. We're top of the world when it comes to big boobs. British girls are busting out all over and growing the world's biggest breasts. Isn't that great? And that's official. The Bravelous news comes in an undie cover survey of top lingerie manufacturers. But it's a good quote here. It says, from Jo Guest, she says, British girls have always had the best boobs. We know that. Because we know that, don't we, Joe? But anyway, there they all are, the gallery of big-breasted British girls, something to be proud of there. Cash Friends have been squabbling about their Christmas bonuses. They've all been, in the end, they've been given £125,000 each.
Oh, that's shocking.
Because apparently, originally, they sulked, all of them, because they're only given paperweights.
Well, you
They
would,
sulked.
wouldn't you? You'd sulk.
Yeah, so they've now all been given £125,000. Passengers at Casablanca's Mohammed V International Airport turned their luggage trolleys into shields when a wild boar went on the rampage in the airport. Just crashed through the glass and skidded around. This wild boar, just skidding around. You're like Jack Russell's on wooden floors. They just go, and the legs just flick everywhere, don't they? Well, this is. I'm going to have to finish actually because I'm getting a bit of a cough.
Are you? Do you want some coffee?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. Like.
Do you want me to fill in?
Yeah, go on, fill in. Thanks. Oh, that's better. I bet you want me to have something more in my throat, don't you? I've got something in my throat again. Listen, this is Channel 4. You watch the Big Breakfast. We've got the puns coming up. They're right there.
This is Channel 4. You're watching the Big Breakfast where life starts at 8.